What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for staying tuned. Today we are working out in Visalia. Here am I bringing the DG demolished granite to the backyard. We already went ahead and leveled everything out, took some bricks out from the side. As you can see in the background, there's some pavers. We ended up using about maybe five yards of DG. I gave it a quick compact, but then right after that I went ahead and gave it a very thorough rake. Made sure I got all the big debris out. I wet it down, compacted it again, and then again ran the brush through it very thoroughly. Make sure I got all the big debris out, which is rocks or whatever. But again, here in this picture you just see how we're going to be adding and installing the bendy board. The bendy board is basically in its shape now. We are going to go ahead and start adding the stakes. You can see me here screwing on and hammering the stakes in. That way this bendy board is firmly placed and is not going to move in the future. My helper is also compacting and adding dirt where it needs. And then here I am again brushing, raking the DG, making sure we get all the big debris out. Then I go ahead and compact it a bit with my foot, make sure everything's nice and firm. One last rake. And then after that, I believe we go ahead and lay out the turf. Yes, as you can see, my turf was already laid out. That actually helps the turf a little bit, maybe loosen up. It's the sun, direct sunlight loosens up plastic, if you get what I mean. But yeah, here we're placing the turf. Always remember to leave a good 5 to 8 inches of excess turf, just in case you need to move it, pull it, tug it, whatever you need. But right now I'm not giving it detailed cuts. I'm just cutting it pretty fast, making sure everything is fitting, making sure everything is looking properly. Also here I'm just giving it some rough cuts, nothing too detailed, making sure the edges are up against the bendy board. As you can see, the bendy board begins to be exposed after I'm cutting. Same thing with the wall. It goes under the wall, right there next to the wall where my helper was at. Where I'm at, it goes under the wall a bit because the wall sticks out like an inch, I believe. And then right here is just close up against the cement. There used to be a bunch of pavers. All those pavers you see there, those used to all be there as a little patio. We went ahead and took all those out, leveled everything out nicely. As you can see, there you go. I think that was the final cut I gave it. I'm not sure, I don't have a video of that, but it's looking pretty nice. Here we're gonna go ahead and add 50-pounder bags of silica sand. I believe we bought 15 or 18 bags. This really just depends on how you want your turf to look, the final results, and it's personal preference. Just depends on how thick, basically how thick your turf is the amount of silica sand. Or you can also add pellets, but pellets are usually more in sports and activities. Here I just run the brush back and forth, a good 15-20 minutes. Made sure the sand was firmly and all the way deep into the strands of the blades. As my helper just cleans up everything, make sure everything's nicely picked up, make sure there's no debris or nothing like that. As you can see, the turf definitely changed colors. It's looking a lot more full, just a lot more plump. And then I go ahead and give it its last blow. I didn't film this, but I went ahead and wet the turf down. When I wet it, the steel 6 to 8 inch nails go ahead and grip a lot better. And as you can see, the bendy board just looks a lot better now. The stakes definitely help it stay in place. So how does it look, guys? Please go ahead and drop a comment down below what you guys do and don't like about this project, and what I should and shouldn't do, and how I should record my future videos. Thank you guys for watching, man. Stay tuned.